Today we're going to be making buffalo-style fried shiitake mushrooms on a fresh homemade pita bread. First, we're going to make the bread. We're going to start off with 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and about a tablespoon of baking powder. And you want to stir that around a little bit, and then we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil here. Next, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of fresh garlic. Yes, we're adding this in the batter. You do not want to skip this unless you can't eat garlic. We're going to add about 1 cup of water, and we're going to stir this around until it pulls away from the sides. Next, we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of flour, and you want to knead for about 1 minute. Please do not over knead, or your bread won't come out soft. I put a little bit of olive oil on my hand, and I'm going to cover this with a towel for about 20 to 30 minutes. I decided to make some home fries with this. So I have some fresh potatoes here, all cut and sliced, and I'm gonna add a little bit of avocado oil to give it a toss so that I can add my seasonings. I have paprika, salt, pepper, and garlic powder here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of toss, and then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of cornstarch. Give that a toss, and then we're going to put them on a sheet pan, and we're going to put them in our air fryer for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. You can also put these in the oven, and you do not have to put the cornstarch on it if you don't want to, but I find that it gives it just a little extra crisp. Now we're going to go back to our dough. We're going to put just a tad of flour down so that it won't stick. And we're going to divide this up into whatever size that you think you want it. I wanted a nice size pita bread. So I think I may have gotten around 8 out of this. So once you have them all divided, you want to roll them into little balls, set aside, and then we're going to get to flatten them out into pita bread. You just want to keep rotating and flipping over so that you can maintain your circle. If it sticks, just make sure you add a little more flour and repeat this process until you get all 8 done. You see those little specks in there? That's the fresh garlic. Now you want to take a pan and just put a little bit of olive oil. I put maybe like a teaspoon of olive oil per pita bread that I'm making. You can actually cook these dry if you wanted to, but I just feel like it gives it a better taste and a better texture with adding just a little bit of oil. If I was making regular tortillas, I wouldn't add any oil. Now we're going to get the shiitake mushrooms together. I got these on sale. Well, actually, I got one of them on sale, and we're going to get started with that one first. First, we're going to get our batter ready. These are the seasonings that I'm using inside of the wet batter. Once you get the wet batter all mixed up, you're going to add your shiitake mushrooms to that, and then we're going to put them over into the dry flour. The dry flour is not seasoning. I'm sorry, that's not seasoned. And after that, we're basically doing a double batter. So I'm going to stir them up in the dry flour, and I'm going to put them back into the wet flour and then back into the dry flour. You do not have to do this. You could actually just make the wet batter a little bit thicker. And as I am doing this voiceover right now, I actually just got finished doing it that way. And I'm just going to insert a little video in here showing you how the batter looks so that you don't have to do this double back and forth. So this is actually me today with a thicker batter, and you just drop them in, and it is actually more crispier than the double batter, in my opinion. But anyway, back to today. To this video. This is the dry batter, the double batter. So we're just gonna drop those in the oil, and I found that I have to cook them on one side, flip them, and then cook them again on both sides in order to get a good crisp. Once they are all fried, I am going to take them and put them in a buffalo sauce. You can use any buffalo sauce of your choice and toss them around, and we're going to assemble our sandwich. If you made it this far, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know if you like this or not. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.